If you believe that height growth depends only on genetics and that you cannot do anything about it, then that belief is not completely accurate. It is true that genetics plays a major role in determining height. However, genetics does not control 100% of the outcome. There are additional biological and environmental factors that influence how tall a person can grow. In this video, I will explain the science behind height growth in a clear and practical way. I will tell you what actually works, what does not work, and how you can maximize your natural growth potential. If you are between 15 and 21 years old, this information is especially important for you. During this age range, many individuals still have open growth potential. So watch this video until the end, not for motivation, but for understanding. I know that the topic of height can be emotionally sensitive. When you stand with your friends and most of them are taller than you, it affects your confidence. When you attend social events and feel smaller compared to others, that feeling stays with you. I understand that experience. However, I am not going to promise you any magic pill or overnight transformation. Height does not increase in a few days. Any claim that suggests rapid height growth without biological basis is misleading. Instead, I am going to explain the biological mechanisms involved in height growth, including growth plates, hormones, recovery, nutrition, and lifestyle factors. If you have previously searched for ways to increase height, you have probably heard advice such as drinking milk, playing basketball, or sleeping early. The problem is not that these suggestions are wrong. The problem is that most people do not explain why these things matter and how they actually influence growth. Let us now understand the science properly. How does height increase in the human body? Inside your long bones, there are areas called growth plates, which are also known as epiphyseal plates. These growth plates are responsible for bone lengthening during childhood and adolescence. As long as these growth plates remain open, your bones can continue to grow in length. Once these plates close, natural height increase is no longer possible. In most girls, growth plates typically close between the ages of 14 and 16. In most boys, growth plates usually close between 16 and 18 years of age. In some late developing individuals, growth may continue into the early 20s, but that is less common. Therefore, the most important question is whether your growth plates are still open. If they are open, you still have the potential to grow. Does genetics determine everything? Genetics plays a significant role in determining height. Research suggests that approximately 60 to 80% of height variation is influenced by genetic factors. However, that also means that 20 to 40% of height potential depends on environmental influences such as nutrition, sleep quality, hormonal balance, and physical activity. Height is controlled by multiple genes, not just one. This means that sometimes children can grow taller than their parents due to different genetic combinations. Although you cannot change your genes, you can optimize how those genes are expressed through proper lifestyle habits. The role of human growth hormone. Your body produces a hormone known as human growth hormone, commonly referred to as HGH. This hormone plays a direct role in stimulating growth during childhood and adolescence. The body naturally produces higher levels of growth hormone during younger years. However, the timing of hormone release is extremely important. The largest daily release of growth hormone occurs during deep sleep. This release usually happens within the first few hours after falling asleep, especially between 11 at night and 2 in the morning. If you consistently sleep late, you may miss this critical hormonal window. Sleeping for 8 hours is important, but sleep quality is equally important. You need 8 to 9 hours of consistent, uninterrupted sleep in a dark environment. Exposure to blue light from mobile phones and screens suppresses melatonin production. Melatonin is a hormone that regulates sleep cycles. If melatonin levels are disturbed, deep sleep quality decreases. When deep sleep decreases, growth hormone release also decreases. If you correct your sleep cycle and maintain consistent sleep timing for several months, you create a better hormonal environment for growth and recovery. Exercise and its impact on growth. Exercise does not directly stretch your bones. However, intense physical activity stimulates temporary increases in growth hormone levels and improves muscular strength and posture. One effective method is sprint interval training. You can run at full speed for 20 to 30 seconds, then rest for 60 to 90 seconds. This cycle can be repeated 8 to 10 times. After sprinting, you can perform squats with proper form to strengthen your legs and improve posture. Hanging exercises help decompress the spine and improve alignment. Swimming is also beneficial because it engages the entire body and promotes flexibility. Yoga stretches such as the cobra pose and the cat-cow stretch improve spinal flexibility and posture. Good spinal alignment can help you appear taller and move more efficiently. It is important not to overtrain. Growth and recovery occur when your body rests. You should exercise 4 to 5 days per week and allow 1 to 2 days for recovery. Nutrition and growth calcium is important for bone strength, but protein plays a critical role in growth and tissue repair. During adolescence, you need approximately 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. If you consume non-vegetarian food, you can obtain protein from chicken and fish. If you follow a vegetarian diet, you can obtain protein from lentils, kidney beans, chickpeas, paneer, nuts, and seeds. If your dietary intake does not meet your protein requirements, you may consider a protein supplement after consulting a professional. Vitamin D is also essential for bone health. You can obtain natural vitamin D by sitting in sunlight for 15 to 20 minutes daily. Zinc and magnesium are important minerals that support hormone regulation. These minerals are found in green leafy vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Proper hydration is also essential. Drinking 10 to 12 glasses of water daily supports metabolic function and recovery processes. The importance of posture. Many teenagers appear shorter than their actual height due to poor posture. When you constantly bend forward while using your phone or laptop, your shoulders round forward and your spine compresses. This can make you look 2 to 3 inches shorter. To correct this, you should keep your shoulders back, your chest open, and your spine neutral. You can perform a simple wall test by standing with your back fully against a wall. Your head, shoulders, and hips should touch the wall simultaneously. This helps you understand proper alignment. Practicing correct posture daily will gradually make it a natural habit. What you should avoid. You should limit processed foods and excessive sugar intake because chronic inflammation may negatively affect hormone balance. You should manage stress because chronic stress increases cortisol levels. Elevated cortisol can suppress growth hormone activity. You should avoid smoking and alcohol, especially if you are underage, because these substances negatively affect bone development and hormonal balance. You should avoid a sedentary lifestyle. Sitting for long periods reduces circulation and slows recovery. You should also avoid excessive late-night screen time, because blue light exposure disrupts melatonin production and sleep quality. How long does it take to see results? Height growth is a gradual biological process. If your growth plates are still open and you consistently follow proper sleep, exercise, and nutrition habits, you may notice measurable changes over 6 to 12 months. Some individuals experience natural late growth spurts of 2 to 4 inches during adolescence. However, growth patterns vary from person to person. You should measure your height every 2 months and track your progress objectively. Final perspective. If you consistently follow everything explained in this video, you will not only improve your height potential, but also improve your overall health, posture, fitness, and confidence. Height is important, but it is not the only factor that determines presence or self-worth. Confidence, discipline, posture, and personality matter equally. Start with one habit. Correct your sleep schedule first. Then implement structured exercise. Then optimize your nutrition. Progress happens step by step. Your height potential already exists within your biology. Your responsibility is to create the right environment for it to express fully. If you are serious about improving yourself physically and mentally, stay committed and stay consistent. Growth is not magic. Growth is management.